Hi, Aquarius. All right, welcome to this time. Welcome to this place if you're new here, and welcome back if you are returning. Okay, so May, or whenever you arrive, I do wish you a happy now. Okay, Aquarius, this month I decided to look at from this old deck called the Mythic Tarot, and it gives mostly Greek stories, some Roman reference. Really amazing. Juliet Sharman Burke and Liz Green are the writers, and the artist is Trisha Newell. Really impressive stuff. So we're going to pick one card from there and read a story, and then we'll elaborate a little bit and look into you and other people. I'm also sort of seeing this as an inward-outward energy. So let's shuffle and see your card. Oh, there's also, somebody's a smarty pants too. Like, I don't know if this is someone loves that you're a smarty pants, or let me clean these a little bit. Or someone loves someone's intelligence. It's intriguing to them. You know, they're comfortable. It's like, so there's people now and around you, connected to you, that like really, I'm seeing people appreciating one another for like their mind, their creative expression. There could be more love and connection with children also during this time. I could see your creative, someone's creative energy is flowing pretty good. I could also see romance could be nice for you. Let's light a candle too. Let's create a little ambiance. Okay, let's see, Aquarius. What's your card from the Mythic Tarot? What story is Aquarius going to have? Okay. So there's a man and a woman here that overcome the dragon. Cool. So a partnership is really important. This is, to me, people working together. Just a minute. Someone doesn't want to hear something. Aquarius. Someone's scared of something? Okay, we had the Five of Wands earlier, which is, again, overcoming that dragon. That means it's someone's conquering fear. Someone has a guardian angel that tells them, like, when to not go near something. Someone has a bad habit too. It could be a spending habit. It could be like a drug or alcohol habit. It could be a sex habit. I don't know. It's something that like isn't necessary, but it goes in excess. That's what makes it a really bad habit. So something's been habitual or repetitive. But then I feel like someone's breaking out of that. Someone could also not be feeling very good right now. Physically. Maybe they're healing, you know, like, again, if the body, Strength. Okay, so I did Taurus on the same day as you. They received the Strength card, which again is about conquering fear. And something sometimes gets a good hold on somebody. It's Saturn energy. It's like, ooh, all of a sudden, like the weight comes down. It's just Three of Swords. Yeah, I kind of saw that. It's like, but I'm trying to figure out, because we kind of have like an angel and a devil, if you will, like a benevolent and a malefic spirit here. But the malefic spirit, if you will, or the fear, I don't feel like this is a demon. It doesn't, I'm not, it's not, this isn't that. It's just like, I heard it's something like wrapped in costume. Like a puppeteer or something like that. It's not really what it looks like. You know what I mean? Interesting. So the negative spirit, if you will, or energy is just part of your path right now. Is that like, I feel like a person's already gone past this. But I guess as a person's going on the path forward, say this is you walking along, right? And say you had to go past this shady character or go into this shadow land, if you will. This could have also been since the beginning of the year. Or even a few years ago, like 2 years ago. Huh. So what I'm seeing is that like this energy that a person's already passed, they've already conquered it, they've already realized, like, dude, I know that's not healthy for me, like, I know that you are, I know, Aquarius, I know. I'm fully self-aware, I know. And what does that create? Leadership, right? But this energy could call a person back, but there's this, can you see this? It's as if, the mic's not too close. It's as if like a person's already walked past the devil, right? They already like dealt with it, or, you know, maybe they were like, oh, okay, my body's doing this, I need to pay attention to my health, you know, or whatever the situation, overcoming some shit. Deep shadow stuff. And you pass it, and this, I feel like this is someone in the situation where it's like, but I got to go back. It's calling me back. It's calling me back. So someone could like, what's that called? When you get clean and then you relapse. Someone could relapse. But this angel's just like, no, dude, you don't have to go back there. You don't have to relapse. Which I guess relap means go around the mulberry bush again. Somebody doesn't have to do that. And again, this didn't have to show up as an ethereal, you know, helper, but it did. But I guess I heard God comes through a variance of forms, like messages, information comes through a variance of forms. It may come through another human that's just like, hey dude, like, don't do that. Like, you know, I heard you know better. It's good, but a person may feel kind of like scolded, but it's actually what they need to hear. You know, I heard you're a father now, like you're a mother now, like you're an adult now. Don't cry me crocodile tears. 9 of Cups. And then I heard, okay, I'm sorry. So, okay, so if you're, Aquarius, if you're, someone in the situation is trying to change a habit, this is changing a big, huge, stuck part of a person's self. It could be a mentality for, somebody been doing something for 30 years, and 15 years, it's these bigger, like, been a part of a person for a really long time. If someone's trying to change that, they need an accountability. They need an accountability partner. Like, they need help. You know, to be like, dude, I'm going to drive to the store and fucking I'm going to, like, say, let's use the example of getting clean. It's like, somebody's like, dude, I know I need to quit drinking. And then it's like they have that shit day. They, like, I don't know, they get in an argument with someone. They deal with something with their... And they get stressed out, and then they're just driving to the store. And it's like going to get beer or whatever. And it's like they got to call this person. It's like a sponsor. And they're like, dude, I'm having a shit day. I'm going to get beer. And they're like, dude, you don't need to do that. But this is the kind of sponsor that's going to tell a person straight up. They're not going to, like, sugarcoat something. You know what I mean? This is because you kind of need somebody who's... Because if the person's trying to go back into the shadow, then that energy is weak. Right? It hasn't become strong in and of itself to relinquish that fully or make boundaries with that. So this sponsor energy, or this whatever, this helper energy needs to be a little bit tougher to be like, look, again, I see, like, dude, I get what you're doing, but, like, that's fucking stupid. Like, come on. I mean, it doesn't have to come like that, but that's what it might feel like. Then I heard, what happened last time? Interesting. Inside of you, Aquarius, when your parents would fight, it's still in your body somewhere. Or maybe you just overheard something when you were a kid and you were like, oh God, I wish I didn't hear that. That's still, I'm all tingly. It's like, that's still in someone's body. Or it could be like a buried, there's like a buried memory. 7 of coins. Trippy reading. Okay. So a person's making a decision in and of themselves, for themselves. They don't want anyone else, the internal part doesn't want anybody else to tell them what to do. You do have a lot of swords here, so it may be where there's like serious conversations at this time. And trust is a big deal. Like, say someone said something, they were like, hey, this is 5 of Swords is, I'm going to speak my truth. This is where I'm at. Someone was rebellious when there was... How did you rebel when you were younger? How did you rebel? And who gave you direction? It wasn't direction you wanted as an individual. Because this is going back to, like, you know... Say, like, 7, 11, 15, 17... You know, we're getting... It's like when we start... It's formative... Interesting. So 4 of Wands and the 10 of Coins. Yeah, this is so family oriented, money oriented. It's like all the, again, it's serious. And so maybe someone doesn't want to talk about something seriously, but I feel like with the devil showing up in the middle, that's something serious and it's something to be aware of. And if it's not literal, like, again, like someone's on heroin or, like, you know, that kind of shit, it's like, it could just be, you know, maybe someone, I heard maybe someone needs therapy, or someone also used to make an excuse for treating someone badly or snapping because they were like drunk. Who was that? Huh. Two of Cups. This is a very intriguing reading. Oh, I see. So during Aquarius, during Taurus time, during May, every year, Ace of Cups and the Justice card, it makes a square, all the fixed energy. So we're going from, you just had your birthday, and you went along the road, nice and easy, went along the road. I'm sure there were bumps, but you did fine. You're here now, right? And now it's like hard, now it's a corner. You gotta come around the corner, and so therefore there's adjustments. And I guess a person has an opportunity to make a different choice than they always have before out of some stubborn mentality. Or like, I don't know, they're approaching it differently. They're explaining it differently. Because this is putting feeling... I never thought of it, but I guess swords are sort of ego. Because it's like when people try to prove their point. But I guess if we're trying to work together, Ace of Cups and the Justice card, then... well, we got to be honest with one another. Huh. If you are in a relationship right now, I feel like a person is either repeated like their own parents. You know, say like a mom and a dad, they were drunks, they had a kid. It's just like then those kids become alcoholics and then they have a kid, and it could go down the line like that, but I feel like someone's trying to break this sort of cycle, or someone broke the cycle. Maybe they just decided to not have kids, or to not follow suit exactly in the way that things played out or panned out. And I see again trying to break like the negative pattern. Have you realized yet how you are like your mother and how you are like your father? I heard you don't have to like all those parts, but have you figured... So I feel like someone's sussed them out, or that's an exercise. 3 of Cups. Huh. Let's look just a second. If someone scolds somebody, they're doing it out of love. They're not doing it out of anger. And that thing that a person didn't want to hear, that they heard, or didn't want to like be a part of, that they had to be a part of, it's like that was all for good reason too. So maybe the reasoning behind why a person feels a certain way about something is, again, it's either it's clouded and or it's changing. So I guess it would be really helpful to look at what you are wanting. King of Coins. Taurus had that card. It's like what you were... They talked about this too. What you are wanting. Right? Because after this month, we go along the road and then we take another turn in August. Right? That's another turn. So this could also just be like, because I feel like these swords are a little bit, they have a little bit of a harsh energy. Again, it's not coming out of a bad place, but I mean, I guess sometimes we got to motivate ourselves, like, dude, do better. Or maybe it's less like, quit thinking you got to be perfect. Or I heard, let me take a better hold over my own life. Like, let me get a better grip on my own life. Now, if anybody is trying to point fingers in ways of argumentative energy, though, there's really 3 pointing back at them. Oh, this is interesting. Taurus had the same kind of energy where the character in the middle, it was like trying to be zen. They were both dressed in white. It's like they're trying to be zen. They're like, all right, let me just focus in my own body. Like, and this is your internal world. It's like, let me get in here. But there's these energies on the side, and they're particularly 2 people that, these are people inside of you. So I don't know if they're in your memory or what, but it's where they still, something still causes, what is that? It makes it hard for a person to focus. Maybe when there's like too many voices in a person's head. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's too many thoughts or too many opinions. So for a person to truly make a decision and find that inner peace to figure out what the answer would be, they need to be alone. And then I heard someone say, there's nothing wrong with me. But I don't know if this is like, if this is practical and has positivity in it, or if this is someone being delusional, like, dude, there's nothing wrong with me, like in denial. Somebody's waiting for somebody on the other side. Oh, there's a journey in the future, or like a trip in the future. Someone's really happy to see somebody. People are really happy to see one another. And I heard, yeah, you finally made it. 9 of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah, it's like, oh, you made it. Nice. That was a pretty long journey, huh? It's like, yeah, made it though. Feeling good. A little tuckered, but I heard we're here. King of Coins, Queen of Coins. How can you be healthier to yourself? Or like, how can you choose something more health conscious? This could be purely like a body thing. Like, I'm going to eat different. Again, I'm going to quit drinking, whatever, cut it down. Like, just consciously, again, around the things. What did we say before? The thing that makes something bad, if you will, is when we can have what we don't need, but we can't just do that all the time, because then we're missing out on what we do need. Do you know what I mean? So for instance, sometimes the body becomes like, for instance, like water weight is like emotionally hanging on, you know, or like mental health affects the body, you know, emotional health affects the body. And I guess our spiritual space, because you know what, the devil is not omnipotent. It is not omnipotence. It cannot be. God can be everywhere. The Creator can be everywhere all at once. The devil can only come here and there and spread out his minions. You know what I mean? It's not always there. So when you have that Two of Cups and the Justice card, and what is, well, to me, God is love, right? It cannot be created nor destroyed, just like love. So when we have that, and we have some sort of love in ourselves in relation to that, which connects to any creation, people, our children, again, like the conversations that we have, I don't know. You know, you could think about the devil as like, it's darkness, right? And then you light a candle and the darkness is gone. It's kind of that easy. 10 of Cups. And you know what? It may be one of those things where, again, the thing that's like, hey, I heard be more healthy. You don't like to be told, you don't, I'm pretty sure most humans don't, but I'm guessing Aquarius doesn't probably like it when someone's like, told you so. Like when someone else is right about a thing that they don't want to be right, you know what I mean? Like, and I guess it's kind of, to me, it's kind of the worst when you do it to yourself, where you're like, fuck, you know, it's like where you wish you were wrong. So listen to your body. Listen to your body. Yeah, 9 of Coins is very much a person in tune with their body. It's Virgo energy to me too, so that's like health. It is fasting. That may be something that's helpful. I mean, even if it's just temporarily, again, we all have bad habits. Look, there's no judgment here. No, Queen of Swords. Absolutely not. I'm a smoker. We don't need to talk about all my bad habits, but the point is that we all have them. We all have things we struggle with, and we all get to choose what we want to do with our time and how we, whatever. So the point is that, you know, this could be a workaholic, whatever the situation. So it's kind of just use temperance, right? That's the card that comes before this, is temperance. Oh, Capricorn talked about that. So did Sag. 2 of Cups. Who tells it to you straight, Aquarius? Like, they don't fucking, they cut it clean. It's not, they're not beating around the bush. They just say it straight. Who is that in your life? Because I'm pretty sure this is you to other people. So people appreciate that about you, although sometimes it's harsh. I mean, people that know you know that you're just saying it that way because you're impassioned by your position, and that's connecting to other people, and that makes you happy, right? Teaching other people is a big thing for you, right? But whoever shoots it to you straight, they're Sag again. They're very like, pew, pew, pew. Who's that? This is also a family member that you, the way a person shoots it straight is because they learn that from their family. They learn that from their family. They love that person. Yeah, this is someone from back in the day. Huh. 8 of Wands. Maybe we said what we needed to say. The Star. Yeah, I guess we're done. Huh. Oh, you didn't even technically get a story out of the book? I guess we just needed to explain it ourselves. Well, it doesn't surprise me you'd do something a little bit different, but, you know, you're still playing within the rules of the game, but you're doing your own thing within that. I get that. I can respect that. As long as we're all coming out on the same page here, and I heard in walking hand in hand, well, okay, cool. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Queen of Cups. Wow. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. You're super strong. Did you know that? Oh, the thing that was trying to be conquered, it becomes conquered. A person's like, yeah, I don't, that, I heard that struggle was really helpful. And you know, Taurus talked about 12 years ago. I don't know if that's relevant to you. Might be 6 years ago is when Jupiter was, I heard, opposing you. So you could go back there too, but yeah, a person's definitely pretty zen here when they're by themselves. They're more in the flow. So where do you go to like privately, like play or pray? Okay. Yeah, Queen of Swords, I guess that's that. I hope this was helpful. There's a Strength card again. Perfect. Have a wonderful May. Interesting reading, really. Thank you for being open to that. This conversation. Thanks for the honesty, right? You could have just glossed over things. And if this is something you've already worked through, thank you for like having your wisdom come through, because I'm sure there's some folks here that are on a different point in the path. Maybe it's a little bit earlier of a realization. You know, we all come around the bend in different ways, but like that's helpful. So thank you for being here and helping other people find their way. You know, that really matters. Yeah, King of Wands, King of Coins, thank you for being mature and faithful and responsible. And yeah, thank you. Thank you, 6 of Wands. Yes, thank you very much for your hard work and your love. Smarty pants. Holding position. Finally free. Okay. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.